You're probably thinking, where is this? Look at the skyline over here. Isn't it quite incredible? Probably giveaway. I am in Malaysia. So today, the plan. I left Vietnam. That was the positive. It was pissing with rain. Decided to jump ship and leave. But today's adventure is we're going to explore this city. We're going to go to Little Chinatown. We're going to go to Little India, try the samosas. But actually today, I'm taking you on a wonderful journey to the Batu Caves. Apparently, I've been told they're approximately 400 million years old. They were discovered. When they were discovered? They were discovered in the late 19th century by the Hindu religious. It's a Hindu religious site now. So, it's 13 kilometers north of Kuala Lumpur. I'm smack bang in the heart of Kuala Lumpur in this Airbnb. So, let's grab a cab. Let's adventurize into the oldest caves I'm certainly ever going to see in my lifetime, 400 million years old. And let's see what we can find out. Jolo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Beno Bayo, brothers and sisters, my dear friends, the Batu Caves. What a sight. I mean, what an entrance. Look at the old Buddha all the way up there. I mean, they discovered that in 1890. You couldn't bloody miss it. For the love of money, look at the size of that thing. Apparently it's 400 million years old. It's all busy now. Let's have a look. Let's get across here. What an entrance this is. Oh my goodness me. Bloody Nora. So those steps apparently have been coloured on the recently. It's not been that long since they've coloured them. But look at the grand entrance. This has become a Hindu shrine, what, the 18th century, Jack? Is that what it was? 1890 became a Hindu temple, Hindu sanctuary, and then they painted those colours up there. They painted all them up there. Well, they thought I might as well come here and show you a bit of history. You know how I love history. But that big Buddha up there is something to behold, isn't it? Crikey. They like their Buddhas here as well, don't they? And these caves, I mean, if you go up there, you'll see, I think you can see right up there the entrance to the cave. I just want to know, how did you calculate 400 million years old, approximately? Like, how does one figure that out? If you have any ideas, if you're a bit geeky about these things, oh Jesus, get a waft of that. A bit geeky about these historical things, do let us know. How do people calculate how old a certain place is? Is it by the limestone? Is it by whatever? Do they have little drops of pH paper and dip it in and say, oh, by the way, it's 400 million years old? Let's absorb it all in. Let's learn a few things today that we've not learnt before. And let's see what it's all about. I mean, it's very colourful. I mean, if you can ignore that ugly thing, but these two bits here are very old by the looks of it. Look in the distance there. Goodness me, these waterfalls. Wow. I'm not quite sure how many steps there is, but it looks to me there's a lot. So you need to get your bearings together and be a wee bit... if you want to get your steps in, that is definitely the place to go and get your steps in. Let's have a look. I'll tell you one thing, lads. I wonder if there's any samosas up here. This little samosa stall. Let's have a look at this. We've got little garlands. I think this is probably to give to the gods in the temple. The blessing. That's your Indian sweets, burfi and laddu and whatnot. I am genuinely praying they might have a few samosas here, but they don't. Look at all that beautiful colours. Indian food, laddu and burfi, jalebi.
Son babdi.
Son babdi.
Son babdi.
Son babdi. Laddu, jalebi apparently. Lovely. And we've got these. Hello, hello, hello. So this is your sweet stalls. Wow, look at this down here. Goodness. Let's go up there and explore and see if we can get a bit closer at hand. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is tourist central, but as you can see, there are a lot of people here at the Batu Caves. Batu Caves. Always amazes me how humans can build such huge structures in ancient times, and yet houses are falling down because of bad buildings. Okay, it's quite something, isn't it? You know yourself, I don't generally do these tourist things, but this has to be seen. I mean, it's quite incredible. We'll climb up there, see what it's like up at the top. Bit of the eye of the tiger stuff, do you know what I mean? Run up it. But if you don't like tourist things, then this might not be your thing. Look at this old boy. Oh, he ain't giving a shit. He's got his food. He's happy as. Stop monkeying around. Like, let's stop procrastinating. Let's get those steps done. Look at that up there. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Absolutely stunning. Right. Oh, you've got instructions. Ladies and gentlemen, we have instructions how to climb steps. You can't wear a skirt, you can't allow a dog, you can't smoke, you can't wear your pants, you can't run, you can't spit. Something along those lines, the management. Okay. There we go. I wonder what's in here. Very colourful, isn't it? Look at all this. Colours all over the place. I wonder what they use all these different colours for. All of this, people are still painting.
I don't think they're taking money.
He's still painting the friggin' steps. Wow. We are ascending the 272 steps up. Oh, look at the big old cow up there. Only, is it 272 one way, JP, or?
One way.
One way. 272 steps, one way. That's alright. Just take your time. Oh wow, a different perspective from here. Look at this. Cheeky monkey. Hello, cheeky monkey. He's got a better life than anybody eating sushi. Look at that sushi eating monkey. Wow. What is the reason for climbing these steps anyway? There we go. It would help if I did a bit of homework on this, but you know, it's all part of the adventure. Let's go and explore and enjoy the learning as we go along. It's quite a way down, isn't it? You don't want to be tripping up, would you?
That'd be me.
Nice view of the city. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. 272 steps into the 400 million year old, allegedly, caves, which have been founded in the 18th century. And then you get monkeys eating sushi down below. Can't beat it. I don't know what's more impressive, seeing a monkey eat sushi or these 400 million year old caves. Let you be the judge of that. Look, I mean, if you take your time, and if you're old like me, you can get there. Balam balam, bit by bit. It's not the destination, it's the journey. Isn't it, James? How'd it go? Yeah. You're on your own journey, JP. I'm sure I could find some profound words of wisdom to share with you just now. I'm too tired and I'm out of breath. I already ran 18 kilometers this morning as a warm-up. Yalla, let's go, yalla. Yalla, baby. Right, it's nearly there, the last two rings of steps, and we've absolutely smashed this out of the park. Shall we do that whole Rocky thing? Eye of the tiger? Wow. Let's see, Nora. Now that's, I didn't expect. Feast your eyes on this. Wow. The camera is definitely not going to do it any justice, I'm afraid. But however, I will capture the best I can. Or I can, but look at this. Wow. That's very impressive. Indeed. Something out the Jurassic era. Look how that's just hanging off. Wow. Oh my goodness me, look at down here. Of course you're going to have your little stall for your cold drinks and whatnot, but look at this. No, I didn't expect that. Oh, there's more steps. Crikey. And they've not been long since they discovered it. I mean, how can you not discover this? Just asking the question. Don't be offended. Do you know the answer? Let me know. I don't know how you can't how could you not find this? It's huge. Any stretch of the imagination. Peacocks have a significance in every culture, I think, and especially in the Muslim culture also, which is interesting. And they've got a lot of peacocks here. Look. So they are certainly significant animals of some sort, anyway. Not quite sure what it is. Like I said, if you have anything to teach us, drop it in the comments, let me hear it. Let's have a little conversation about this. If you know more about this temple than I do, then please feel free to let us know so we can all share some learning. That is just incredible. Look at that. Now I'm impressed. Wow. Give you some semblance of the actual enormity of this cave. I have never seen anything like this size before. Maybe the ones in Vietnam are probably bigger than this, but certainly this is quite the thing. I'm telling you now, the camera will not do this any justice at all. Wow. Goodness me. There's nothing I can say here You've got to come here and experience this. If you ever are in Kuala Lumpur, do make the effort to come out here. It is spectacular. Look at that. I mean, the sheer rawness of nature. supersedes anything really. Look at that structure up there. 400 million years. Ladies and gentlemen, 400 million years. And this is what we get for that. Still, for the life of me, I can't imagine how nobody noticed this. It's not as if it's a tiny wee cave. You know? Gosh. And then they built these into the back of the caves. Oh, there's a wee hole there. And that graffiti up there, back there. And they've painted a lot. I'm not sure. I'm not going to offend anyone, but I'm not sure if I kind of believe in building such structures in. This is part of history. It doesn't really belong to anybody but nature. But there we go. Listen, it's just an opinion. I'm a bit of a purist that way. Let me show you around, see what we have here. It's kind of plastered over this area, the base of it. Sounds of birds, the water. It is most definitely like the Jurassic age. Absolutely stunning. And then there's people offering their prayers. So basically this is what happens there. Offer gifts and then they get prayers to themselves and their family members. And the priest is there. So he's giving his offering, and then the priest says a prayer. It's actually lovely to witness people who have got a religious belief of some sort, making an offering to their gods, etc. Right. This is most definitely stunning. That's quite a steep step. So if you are attempting to do these steps, just be mindful. There are some quite deep steps, as they say. But if you take your time, I'm not Usain Bolt, but if I can do it, if I can manage it, I think most people with a reasonable fitness could do it.
I did.
So did JP, and JP is an athlete. Come on. I told you to hold onto my shoulder. It gives you a bit of support. I'm not going to go too fast. It's okay, just ignore the arguments. This is normally what happens. She's my business manager, so we generally never agree on anything. On top of that, yeah.
Like the only thing in your video that you...
It is true is that we never agree on anything. Right, hold on. So I'm actually being listened to and watched to see how I can improve my vlogs. So I'm trying to up my game while my business manager is here. Then it's going to be regular service, shite videos as always. But listen, enough of me. Look at that. You will get the gist of it. I mean, it is stunningly beautiful. But again, please don't be offended. I'm not a big fan of putting buildings inside these beautiful caves. These caves will be long, long here when we're gone anyway. Right. Let's see if we can crack on and get out here now. Have a look at these. From all over the world. Yen Yens, X-Files. The land. That's almost like sabbatical up there. So, tell me. Wow. And that's where you purchase all your gifts to the gods. Got your milks, you've got your oils. I've seen a guy carrying an entire Buddha, massive thing. And this is like your typical example of, and that's your don't know what you call that. That's called incense milk. What's that there? Some sort of colouring. I'll get offered to God, and this is a blessing for you. There you have it. The Batu Caves. Now the descent. I don't know if the descent's going to be harder than the climb. Let's go on that side. Whoa! Right, here we go. Right, I'll get the front, get over my shoulder.
Okay, that's
That's
brilliant. Perfect.
There we go.
And actually it's easier going down because my toes are over the edge as opposed to not being able to fit these step ups.
This, you don't even have any fitness level. There's all types of people going up and down these steps. Like I said, just take your time. It's actually worth making the effort to climb up.
Oh, dizzy.
You know, it is quite high, but it's certainly worth the effort and the time and energy it takes to do it. It's quite a nice spiritual little place there, you know, you get a real sense of there's a good energy there. That's what I would say. Did you feel anything move, Jackie? Did you feel any, did you feel inspired? You're probably asking, did I ask Buddha for more subs? I did actually. I'm really asking for a few extra subs. Well, I'm entitled to ask for a few extra subs. If you're watching this, you know a lot of time and energy goes into these videos. They don't just happen to happen just like that, do they? Then you got to fly to destination, then you got to do not research anything about the place, and then you ramble on about something as if you know about it. And that's only the first part. Anyway, we keep descending. Did I tell you I saw a monkey eating sushi? Somebody gave this monkey sushi. I've never seen a monkey eat sushi before, but hey, sushi monkeys here. Do you want to take a breather?
No, I
Shit, okay.
I don't want to look. I'm looking at my feet. Because if I look ahead, I don't like heights.
But JP, she doesn't like if JP can do it, I kid you not. Anyone can do it. No, I'm not saying that anyone can do it. JP's an athlete in their own rights. Like, there is the sushi monkey there. Look, he's still at the sushi. He's not interested, is he?
No, but it is so cute.
He's monkeying around, excuse the pun. Gonna bid you farewell. What have you learned about the Batu Caves? 18th century discovered by the Buddhists, Hindus, one of their biggest shrines in Malaysia. If you can make the effort to climb up there, I would highly recommend it. I think it's definitely worth a climb. It is beautiful. The 400 million year old caves. Whatever I say is not going to do it justice. I think you have to come and see it for yourself because they are a thing of beauty. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the Batu Caves have been done. It's worth coming here, to be honest. It's definitely worth coming. It is very, very touristy, but if you can put that to the side, come and explore them yourself. The caves in themselves absolutely blow your mind. Right, I'll see you in the next video at some point, whatever that is.